Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2, and today from Homestory Cup, the Stay at Homestory Cup number 2 for 2020, it's going to be Serral and Ptitdrogo here on Deathaura. I kind of feel like if the map maker intended it to be pronounced Deathaura, that would be two words, right? So it's Deathaura, the latter edition. Top F10 corner is the very terrifying, very elite Zerg player Serral, hailing from Finland, and in the bottom right, it is the French Protoss player Ptitdrogo. Again, a very excellent Protoss player in his own right. I will tell you that as part of Homestory Cup, man, I keep calling it that, as part of Stay Homestory Cup, gosh dang it, Stay at Homestory Cup number 2, that Ptitdrogo took maps off of Serral, okay? I'm not telling you it's this one. I'm not telling you it's not this one. I'm telling you, Ptitdrogo is very capable of beating Serral in a PvZ. So if you're watching this and you're like, it's an easy Serral stomp, it's an easy rollover. No, that's not how this works. That's not how this works, anybody, okay? StarCraft is a great game. StarCraft at this level, from these kinds of players, anyone can win. That's it. I love this pool on the edge here just for additional vision and for warp prisms or things coming in. Beautiful positioning right there. One gate expand out of Ptitdrogo. And now is he scouting? Yeah, he hasn't scouted yet at all here on Deathaura. Deathaura is a fun map because you have these little speed zones here. It's an acceleration zone generator, so you're like zoom, zoom. I was actually casting with Laughing Games as part of Africa World number 20, which, by the way, Stats won that. Whee! So, like, if you want to see me casting live StarCraft that you have never seen before, not from replay, live StarCraft with players like Stats, like Fantasy, like Bunny, like Solar and a Laser and SOS. Check it out. Africa.com/LaughinGames. Every couple weeks I'm out there co-casting with Laughing Games. Okay? He's organizing the event. We co-cast together. It's a really good time. It's several best of series. We have a best of 7 final. There's big cash prize involved. Is good. Is a good thing for StarCraft. I know it's not on Twitch. I know it's not here on YouTube. I know it's hard to convince you guys to go out to different platforms, but seriously, if you want to see me casting live StarCraft 2 from elite players, that's where we need to go. All right? All right. Moving on, it's a Stargate opening here from Ptitdrogo. Third base going down at about 2:30. Out of Serral. Nothing too crazy from these players. This is on the latest patch, which means that now creep tumors are light, which means Adepts will be able to kill them more easily than when they were armored. So that should be interesting to see. We'll see if Ptitdrogo can pull with that or not, as he is sending an Adept out. Stargate finishing up here. We are probably going to see an Oracle. Production tab says we're probably going to see an Oracle. There it is. All right, so Oracle on Zive. Oracle's name is a short one. You don't have to have a crazy backstory for this. This is just a sneaky green bean, which I like. It's simple. It implies some kind of a backstory, but there isn't necessarily one, so that's nice. Overlord sees the Oracle coming in. It's like, all right, I guess I'll toss up some spores. Make sure I have a couple queens out, because these days, it's very rare just to be one Oracle. It's usually 2. So yeah, second Oracle coming in. Overlord sees that too. You can tell what's coming. Look. See how there's a little Oracle in there? It's not like super obvious, but for these players, they look at it and one glance, bam, that is definitely an Oracle. It's not a Void Ray. It's not a Phoenix. And he knows what it is. So, look at this. Spores coming up back home. Additional queens in production. Drone to saturate up the bases. And Oracle comes in. Sneaky green bean. And queens immediately stab it in the face a few times. And it has to get the heck on out of there. Speedling is trying to see if there's anything they can do here at the front door. Maybe just to keep the Oracle at home. Oh, it's a free probe, though. I think you could have got that probe. I don't know. Serral just playing this cautiously. He wants to keep his lings alive. Doesn't want any of them to die. Maybe he has plans for them later. We'll keep an eye on that. And so far, creep spread connecting all the bases. So many queens are here. So many queens. They did nerf queen range. Okay, so it was 8. It is now 7. Still pretty good against oracles, as oracle range is like 3. Ooh, look at him actually clearing out creep tumors now. Interesting. Has the pulsar beam damage? Is it better against tumors now than it used to be? How crazy. Look at him using Revelation. Oh, Revelation, by the way, also cheaper. you can use it more often now. The duration has been dropped, right? It doesn't last as long, but it's cheaper now, so you can afford to do it and have energy left over to Pulsar Beam. That is interesting. That's another new thing in this patch. So, I like the changes. I do. I'm just going to murder some of these Lings that are just loitering on the wrong side of the map right now. Look at these. Oh, Lings in a speed zone. Go. I want to see them. Fourth base coming in for Serral at about 5.5 minutes. Very, very safe location as Ptitdrogo has a third base coming up already. And by that, I mean it's done. It is finished already. Additional gateways coming in. Going for charge. Going for the +1 attack on his Forge. And these Oracles getting some work done. Trying to keep this creep from spreading too insanely. These are probably ripe for takedown. Attacking the Queens, not recommended. He just wants to get a scout off here. He's seeing additional spores coming up. Is he actually going to try to take down the... That is weird. Ptitdrogo, weird life choice. Why are you trying to kill that spawning pool? It's not a good target for Oracles at all. By golly. Anywho, hit that like button if you're enjoying this so far. I think it's been a pretty fun cast with the Oracles doing new stuff, right? New things. New things in StarCraft is always great. Templar Archives finishing up. Immortals in production here too. Ling's trying to jump into third base. There is a huge wall of gateways here though. Pylon, cannon coming up. High Templar using their basic attack on those Lings, but it's enough to shove them away. Fourth base is scouted by the Oracles, who've done a good job staying alive, despite the presence of the mean old Queens stabbing them in the face every time they try to get anywhere. Storm coming in from Ptitdrogo. That is actually an open door. No! No, Ptitdrogo, you can't leave your front door open like that. You're gonna... Four probes down. Probably 5 zealots fighting. That could have gone worse. Really, really could have gone worse. At the end of the day, I think we're okay. These Oracles, man. Sneaky String Bean, still here. Still here. 5 kills on that one. Dang. All right, so Ptitdrogo's doing okay. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He's doing fine. Serral's going Spire when he knows his opponent opened Stargate. This is like... Serral loves his Mutalisks, though. I don't know what he saw recently in the StarCraft 2 scene to make him fall in love with Mutalisks again. Oh, a bit of sloppy there. It's sloppy. Allow that Oracle to get picked off and murdered. But yeah, he's going Spire in like all of the versus Protoss and versus Terran games. He's not doing it in the ZVZ because they're... I guess you can, but he hasn't consistently. Man, Ptitdrogo is really doing well economically. He's got 4 bases running right now. He's very scary. Does this actually benefit air? It does. It benefits air units too. They're also zippy. Cool. I mean, I guess the slow zones hurt air units, so fast zones would help them. Makes sense. I support this. What I want to see is a map where there are conveyor belts all around the edges of the map and across the middle that if you stand on it, it just zips you fast in a certain direction, like a people mover at the airport. I want it. I want that on a map so bad now. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. Like, players would veto the crap out of that thing. I understand why it's not being done, if it's even possible. But it makes me laugh every time. Do this, Overseer. Just, hey, what's up? We're going to Baneling drop your face because they have a wide open window as to what's going on here. The Zergling's just trying to be alive. And this guy, he doesn't have +2 on his Banelings yet. So these aren't going to one-shot probes. But if there's 4 of them, it probably will wipe out an entire... Oh, jeez. Ptitdrogo, no. 15 probes down. You can't do it. You can't lose 21 probes in the first 9 minutes and expect to beat Serral, man. I'm looking at it. I like what you're doing. But your awareness for, first of all, leaving your front door open and then just allowing an entire Baneling drop to smash on your face. Not great. He was probably assuming it wouldn't come until +2 was done. He knew how long that takes for Zerg, and he was like, we're good. No! Serral will drop you even if he doesn't have +2 yet. Got some Ravagers out. Got some Banelings here, too. This is good. This is good so far. Changeling from Serral sees the Zealots running by. Probably assumes they're heading up this direction. Lings move to intercept. Because these are Zerglings that have, well, +1 attack. Soon to be +2 attack. Like, really soon, but not yet. 14 seconds away. Full surround on the Zealots. Still no +2 attack. Engagement on the left side. Storm everywhere. Banelings happening. Crucibles. Ooh, they did take down an Archon, I think. And Serral trying to expand over on this direction. Storm, storm, storm. The Mortals fighting pretty hard here right now. I mean, that one's got 3 kills. This one has 7 kills. Army supply 90 to 61 in favor of Serral, though. He has a lot of Lings in production, a lot of Roaches in production, a lot of Banelings coming in here, too. Ptitdrogo has not killed a base yet. He has not killed many drones, but he did get a decent victory there against the army. And he's keeping Serral on this side of the map. So he decides that's good enough. Let's head home. Let's work on additional upgrades here. Maybe Warp Prism, some shenanigans along the left side, some special tactics. The problem is the Overlord spread is disgusting for Serral. Like, you're not sneaking up on him here. Look, 2 Corruptors dispatched to deal with your Warp Prism. Time to unload and run for it. Meanwhile, Zerglings can come pretty much unimpeded. I guess Lings or Zealots found a couple of those dudes. This hatch is in trouble. Attack up the left side. +3 attack is not done. There is more Storm available because energy's been regenerating on these High Templar. But, coming around from the backside here, too. This is so dangerous for Ptitdrogo. Storm on the right side. Storm on the top side. So many storms, but Serral just keeps coming. Immortal, focused down by Ravagers and Roaches with 12 kills to his name. He's still alive. He is still alive. He's continuing to push up this way. Army supply 83 to 51. That Archon has 10 kills, but he dead. Likely, yeah, it's the Queens to the Ravagers. That Immortal with 14 kills is alone and tries to recall out, but no, it doesn't happen in time. Yeah. Ptitdrogo's army is in a lot of trouble. It is 165 to 88 total supply right now. So many hatches for Serral. This one's almost dead, by the way. It did get saved. It did get saved by some of these Zerglings. This is 176 to 106 supply. Serral at 82 to 72 workers. Just there's not enough army here for Ptitdrogo. He's like, all right, hold the line. I don't know if I have any Storm available yet. He doesn't have any Storm available yet. The overcharged shield battery is here to try to save the day. That is new in the patch, too. You can overcharge a shield battery to do incredible amounts of shield generation here. Better setup here. Better split. Oh, just the drops again, though. He was paying attention. 29. Probes down. Serral just Ravagerling baning his way here to victory. He has so many bases. He has lost a total of 3 drones today, which again, when you have lost 51 yourself, it's going to be a hard day. It's going to be a hard game against Serral. Warp Prism. Thinking about going this way, but literally the entire army of Serral is here, so no. Not a good option. Bad option. Ooh. I like how glowy the purple is when Zerg does it. It's not as glowy. Oh, Zealot showed up to kill this hatch. They got it. It's not as glowy when probes or and SCVs are doing it, but when Zerg does it, look how glowy it is. I like it. I like it a lot. Zergling trying to knock down the front door to this 4th base Ptitdrogo is rolling with. It's 58 army supply for Ptitdrogo. He does force a lot of cancel on those Banelings, so not too bad, but the Lings are through the front door. More probes are going to die. +3 Zerglings with Adrenal Glands. Make quick work of your Nexus. Oh my gosh. This is Ptitdrogo. He's so much more capable than this. Again, I've seen him win matches. I've seen him beat Serral here recently. You know, he's not... I mean, sure. It's 85 to 49 workers. That's 106 to 74 army supply. Serral has the lead in both situations. He has so many Banelings with +3 attack. The High Templar are trying to... Okay, not bad. Good Storm. Good job with the Archons trying to save those dudes. But the Zergling counterattacks are brutal. Somehow, Ptitdrogo is on 3 bases. Storm, Archons in the mix, absorbing the hits, trying to save the High Templar by picking him up. Not enough. Serral gets the win there in 14.5 minutes, largely because he wiped out the 4th base. He managed to protect his own 5th base here. 6th base here, rather, and just the defense. The creep spread, the Overlord setup. If you don't open Phoenix, like any Phoenix at all, the Overlords have a pretty good time. Just hanging out, making sure that any of your attacks are spotted instantly and just defended. I mean, look. You end up killing 7 drones in a game in 15 minutes. It's not going to be a good time for you. Can't lose a Nexus. Can't lose 63 probes. It's just not. It's not a possibility. And drops are so much harder to pull off if there are roving bands of Phoenix around too. So Phoenix opening rather than Oracle opening, probably better. I think is what Ptitdrogo learned here today. Is if you're going to go against Serral, maybe make a bunch of Phoenix and not so much the Oracles, which didn't get anything done, really. I don't think they killed many drones whatsoever. They killed a few tumors. A total of 10 tumors went down, but it felt experimental. It felt honestly like Ptitdrogo was experimenting with the new Oracle, or with the new creep tumors versus the Oracle and the new Oracle. I guess they have the new Revelation skill that has been changed a bit. It's not new, but it's been changed. Anywho, there's a Greater Spire coming in on the way there too from Serral, and 26,000 resources lost for Ptitdrogo, 23,000 for Serral. If you lose more resources than your Zerg opponent, you're having a bad time. Yeah, end of the day, a lot of Banelings died, a lot of Zerglings died, a hatchery went down, but just too much. Too many workers for Ptitdrogo, and as per usual, it is an economic game. The last 10 minutes of this match are blue for Serral all the way across the sky. A couple of minutes there, Ptitdrogo snuck in, but nope, the death to the probes is more than Ptitdrogo could handle here today, and as such, he taps right the heck out. Bruh. All right. Well, that's going to be it for me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 from the Stay-at-Home Story Cup. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.